Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. Welcome back to Sanctuary. Hope you're having a wonderfully blessed Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not really sure when I'm going to post this. So whatever day it is, I hope you're having a great one. Today, we're focusing on this. In the continuing episode of Luther Destroys the Farm, we've stumbled across, during the thaw, a completely chewed upon, I don't know if you can see that or just truly appreciate how much damage this guy has done to this water line, but it's a lot. It's a lot of damage, and when you turn the water on, it just sort of turns into a water park fun ride. And that's obviously not great because that destroys the amount of pressure that we have coming to every line. This line actually connects to the main house. You can't see it, it kind of runs up, we've buried it in. It connects to the side of the house, comes out of the house, and it actually comes to the ground, and you can see it. This is the first tee off, right? This is the tee for these soon to be raised garden beds. It tees off towards the chickens, and it tees off down here towards the pig hutch, which we don't have pigs anymore, but we still refer to it as the pig hutch. And that actually tees off down to the goats, the barn. And my wife doesn't want to continue to haul water down in a bucket from yonder fire hydrant all the way down there. And fair, valid. So right now, come along with me while I mosey on down to the cabin to retrieve some of Howie's waterline repair items. I think he's got some spare waterline hose and the tools and the cutters and the clamps that I need. So we're gonna go down to the cabin, get that gear, and then we're gonna fix the waterline. Make it out from here, but after all those, yeah, there he is. He's right there. You see that little white speck? That's Luther, and he's in the yard. Because putting a bunch of logs around the side or the bottom of the fence has proven to be too much for him. For now. I don't want to jinx myself. But I probably just did. So if he gets out tonight, that's on me. All right, I was kind enough to organize everything into a blue bag, leave it ready for me. It's always nice going to visit Grandma's cabin, you know. They always have candy. In this case, mini eggs. Only eat health food. Make good choices. Don't eat Cadbury mini eggs. Don't do it. They're not good for you. Stop it. It's good for morale, though. Every now and then. On the topic of like healthy eating, organic eating, all that, as I munch down processed mini eggs with a delicious cream shell. For the most part, I like to follow like the Pareto principle of like an 80-20 rule, right? The problem becomes when you allow that 80-20 to slowly morph in the opposite direction, and what you consume is 80% junk. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it a positive 80-20. If anybody has any tips, let me know. Say good evening, everyone. I don't know why they're acting so crazy. I gave them fresh food, water, chicken scratcher there. That's what it is. It's just like the goats with the grain. When you give people crack, that's what they come to expect. Human nature. We're so easily addicted to stuff. I guess chickens are too. Ooh, what does that say about us? We're just like goats and chickens. We're loud and annoying. Some of us are obnoxious. But we're so pretty. All right. Now close up your hut. Turn out all the food. Yeah, so Howie, if you're wondering where all your mini eggs went, I only took a handful. I don't know where the rest of them went. All right, so in a very manly fashion, time to take my Tiffany blue bag and repair a water line. It's called fashion, look it up. Okay, so I've got a brutalized section here as well, which is kind of a nuisance, kind of a pain in the ass. I'll have to fix that. Shorten it down, and then what I'm thinking is this is just absolute garbage now, so I think it just all has to go. So that's going to become a little nub of a faucet. All right. I love coming across tools that I don't know how to use, but it's very obvious that somebody else knows how to use them, but they're not here right now. Makes an interesting sound. I don't know what they do. I do need the hose cutters. Hose cutters. So that's 1/2 inch. And this is inch. Scheiße. I got 1/2 inch clamps. That's not good. That doesn't help me, actually. First hurdle. First hurdle. Okay, so that's gonna fit. So I just have to use this big ass hose clamp and hope for the best right now. And of course, I didn't bring my Leatherman. I'm a goober. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver. Always bring your tools with you. Always have them on you. Normally I do. I've always usually got them in that little fanny pack of mine. But lately, I've just been very, very lazy and distracted. And it's not a good look for the phone. It's not a good look, so I end up using odd tools for jobs that they're not intended for. And that's when you get hurt, right? What's a little laceration here and there, right? Right, Penny? Yeah. That's a laceration. As long as you always carry your medical and your personal defense weapon. That's the most important part. Everything else you can figure out a tool for. A substitute tool. That's my motto. That's the Stay Dangerous motto. You figure out a wrench. What you can't replace is your hemostatic bandage, a tourniquet, and a weapon. Okay. I really hope this doesn't shatter my Spyderco blade a bit. Okay. Oh yeah, notching our boots. That's fine. All right. I mean, that seems to be on there. Well, it's not the prettiest work, right? But hi, Penny. How you doing, baby? Come here, Penny. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Penny's helping. She's supervising today. We just got back from a walk on the beach. Noah was in his wagon. Arthur was attached to his mom, and the dogs got to rip and roll, and even Luther got to stretch his legs a bit. We've got him on a leash only type thing, but he hasn't been being very respectful of his off leash time. But you do what you can. Gotta let him out. You gotta let him rip. Gotta let him exercise. You know, I just realized I might be able to just do that again. Just carve it down a bit, eh, Penny? What do you think? Okay. It's Penny! It's Penny! It's a Penny! What a good girl. What a good girl. You're never with Dad. You're always with Mom. What's going on? Okay. You helping me? Yeah. Good girl. All right. Now let's get onto this section here. The weekend middle section. It's a little bit more pain in the ass, but I think I'm okay with what I've done for the faucet, which is this. We've just shortened that neck down. As you can see, we've got our discarded, I mean, it's very impressive the amount of perforation that he put in to one project. Like, you got to think that he was just out here one sunny afternoon. He was just like, no one's here. They're gone into town. I'm just gonna like, I mean, I want to say like half an hour or an hour or over the course of a couple hours, but this probably took him like 10 minutes. Dick. So we're just gonna cut here and here, put the connector in, have to shorten it. Probably have to pull it on the other side of the tree because we're gonna lose line here. C'est la vie. All right, send it. Mother's calling. Oh, look at that. Mom's calling from their trip to Oregon. Should answer this. What's that? I'm 34 years old, and when my mother calls, I will still answer that phone. If I can. We've had a 20-minute conversation. Now the light's starting to wane, but just look at the sky. Holy moly, moly, moly. It's a beautiful night at Sanctuary. You can hear the goats just softly bleating in the background. Luther's guarding the perimeter. My site supervisor, Penny, she's here, keeping an eye on me. It's just a beautiful day. It's a beautiful evening to be repairing a water line. It's just these little tiny tasks. And when you take a second to stop, listen, and just enjoy the moment, it's incredible. There's a goose honking in the background too. What a righteous Canadian day. All right, back to work. Simple little task, really, but when it was not working, it was quite crippling, because then we have to hump the water out there, bucket after bucket after bucket, and my wife is tired. She is raising 2 boys, and she's tiling a floor, and she's not sleeping. The last thing she wants to do is carry water. I don't blame her. I get it. So we fixed it. Done. Now the real test is to turn the water on and see if it comes spraying out all willy-nilly. So come with me, let's go turn it on. into our, whoa, Japanese garden here. That's going to be a project for next year. We've got our little Japanese tea house here. There's a bridge and a pond here. You can't see it because it's a jungle right now, but this came with the house when we bought it. And it's been like a project that we keep putting off as a beautification process. No, a beautification project, because we've been trying to establish the farm, build the infrastructure, focus on the animals, and the pretty projects have sort of fallen by the wayside. But we will get to it at some point. Okay, the water's on. She's coming. Let's go see if she's spraying out. Hopefully my clamps held. I really hope my clamps held. All of our cobblestones are falling apart. Everything's in disarray. Okay. Oh, it is leaking. Why is it leaking? Why is it leaking? This connection seems fine, but we're leaking here. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Connection seems fine, but we're leaking here. Yeah, shit, that's not what you want to see. I love how I'm surprised that it's leaking. Yeah. Damn. Oh, is that just gas? No, my clamp. My clamp's not tight enough. You think? That is not what you want to see. It looks like the actual thing is broken though. Oh yeah. Yeah, get a better angle at it, really look at it. That'll help. Gotta really. So this is called the gift of time and distance. When your brain is cycling so fast that you don't know what's happening in front of you, and you're coming out with all of these different options of what I can do, what I can't do, what's happening, what's my name. Time and distance is just to step back. In this case, I stepped forward and looked at it. But you step back, you look at it, and you just reassess. It's going really well for me. Really well. Just gotta go get a screwdriver. Ah, my cute little knife trick didn't work. Needs a flathead screwdriver. And you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna put a flathead drill bit into the impact driver and really ratchet it down. I'm not gonna mess around anymore. Just go get the proper tools. Just go get the proper tools. Don't be lazy, Byron. Flathead screwdriver and a power drill. Let's just make it work. Let's just make it work. It's not cutting corners. It's just sheer laziness. Oh shit, she's leaking. Okay, so after some minor tweaks, we got the faucet, it's good. I'm gonna get some proper hose clamps in town tomorrow. Come out and I'll add a few more. It's just, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Nothing on this farm is ever simple. Thanks for being here with me, guys. I know it's a simple project, just repairing a water line, but I'm happy to share it with you. These things always take me longer than I want them to. Okay, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much for, stabbed myself on my fence. Thank you very much for being here. Until the next one, you guys stay dangerous. Stay frosty. I can't, my hands are so cold. They're not working anymore. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna make some steak for my family. And I'm gonna eat some pierogies. And I'm gonna call it a day. Good night, you guys.